The city of Denver paying off yet another victim of police brutality. This time, a 77-year-old blind man is awarded $400,000 after he was beaten and cuffed while trying to get a bus ticket home. Thanks for staying with us tonight. I'm Kagan Harsha.
And I'm Erica Gonzalez. The incident happened back in 2012. Fox 31 Denver's John Bowman brings us the new developments and explains why the officers responsible aren't facing any punishment.
Denver police costing taxpayers more money for their illegal actions. This time it's for beating a 77-year-old white man from Vail who's blind.
Denver simply refuses to ever admit when it has done something wrong, and this is an obvious example of just that.
Philip White was in Denver checking out new blind technology. Master's degree holder and longtime educator, White missed his bus and was trying to find out how and when he could catch the next one to the mountains. Unable to get help from Greyhound, he called 911.
I am totally blind, okay.
Inside the depot, a security guard also called police. Instead of giving Mr. White a chance to explain his predicament, Officer Killian Chafin denied White the ability to make sure he was a real police officer.
Well, I asked him to see his badge, and he says, well, how are you going to see my badge if you can't see? And I said, well, I just want to touch your badge. And he said, you're not touching me.
At that point, someone grabs his cane, police grabbing his arm, slapping cuffs on so tight his fingers went numb.
Let go of my arm. You're going to my tongue.
And then ramming him into the ticket counter, splitting his head open, leaving blood running down his face.
I felt they would have killed me if they thought they could get away with it.
As EMTs worked on Mr. White, Sergeant Bob Wyckoff arrived. Without giving the blind man his Miranda rights, he began secretly videotaping the interrogation on his cell phone.
You wouldn't let me look at his badge.
Well, I thought you said you were blind.
I can feel. I read Braille.
So
but I won't probably never be able to read Braille again with this damn thing on this tape.
White says he can't believe Officer Chafin was allowed to remain on the force without facing any charges. Neither can his attorneys.
Well, if Denver would ever actually indict an officer who uses excessive force and lies about it, maybe we'd see some change.
A $400,000 settlement, no charges against the officers. Police declined going on camera but issued a statement which in part says Denver police found that the officers' actions fell within department policies. And in fact, the sergeant who made the illegal videotaping was promoted to lieutenant. At the Greyhound station, John Bowman, Fox 31 Denver.
John.
Here in Colorado, the Denver Rescue Mission now allowed to open the Lawrence Street Community Center for the homeless.
Fox 31 Denver's Jim Hooley's downtown with the ruling and what it means for